What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of R&R. As always, I'm Logan.
I'm Ethan, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Ruger RXM. Some will say we're a little late to the party. We would agree with you.
You know what we are, though?
We're here.
Fashionably late.
We're here, though. You know what I mean?
Fashionably late.
Big thanks to Papa Jeff, Logan's dad. He bought this gun, and we decided to go ahead and take a little look-see at it.
Take it for a spin, Willie.
He had to take off, but you guys will see him shooting it in quite a few of the clips and stuff. So once again, thank you, Jeff. We really appreciate you. I mean, what's not to say? I mean, what do we need to say even that hasn't been said?
I mean, it is this gun has been reviewed to the grave.
Yes.
And you know, like we said, we are a little bit late to the party, but you know, better late than never.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I do too.
I really do.
It's a really good gun. It's just giving you guys an idea. This is made by Ruger in collaboration with Magpul.
Yep.
And it is based off of a Glock Gen 3 platform, pretty much. We did not beat the heck out of this one. We didn't torture test it, but we have shot it a lot. And there's plenty of other torture tests and stuff you guys can see. Just search around on YouTube. But the gun, just for me, it feels great. It doesn't feel like a $400 gun.
No, it doesn't. I mean, and this is, I said, we found this once again. Shout out Not Just Guns. Second gun that we bought from them in the last
couple months.
Yeah, a couple months, 3-4 months. But you know, he got the well, they're all optics cut now for the most part.
No, they all are. They never made them not optics cut.
He decided not to get the threaded barrel. You know, this is his new defensive handgun. You know, it's his new carry gun. Got down here, put some mags and rounds through it. You know, Ethan and I and Walker, as you guys have seen in the last couple videos, you know, we put rounds through it. Not a single malfunction.
No.
I would say probably what, 200-300 rounds, maybe 200.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah, at least
200 plus. Not a single malfunction.
No hiccups.
No hiccups. Feels good. It feels like it runs, and it does run. The ergos feel just like a Gen 3.
No, I mean, the ergos are way better than Gen 3.
You think so? Well, the
ergos are more similar to a Gen 6 or the Shadow systems, to be honest.
I mean, Gen 6, I would say close to, just with the gas pedals and stuff like that.
Gas pedals, the grip texture, the roundedness around the actual grip.
It does have a good grip texture. It does have a very good grip texture.
Ergonomics, it feels really good. It shoots very soft for a naturally aspirated gun, something that doesn't have a jet on the front. Yeah, I mean, it's a very soft shooting gun.
It's a solid gun, dude.
It's really aesthetically pleasing. It's a good looking pistol. It worked so far in all the different Glock holsters and Shadow System holsters that we've got.
Any 19 holsters, they do have. Dad did end up ordering a specific RXM holster. Yeah. Which, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to work regardless. But, you know, I did tell him, and just to let you guys know, we have an abundance of Glock 19 holsters, and it fits in the T-Rex, fits in the Shadow. It fits, you guys will see in some of the B-roll.
Tier 1.
It fits in the tier 1. It fits in the...
You said Shadow.
Or, not Shadow. It's the tier 1. It fits with the X300 on it. It fits in the Safari Land for the 19 or 17 or 34
holsters we've got. It fits in all of them.
It fits in everything. So if you guys are, you know, on the fence, or you guys do have these and you don't have a holster yet, it fits in all, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to say all, because I don't want to be that guy.
No, but
it fits
all the ones we've got.
Majority of your Glock 19 holsters. And it fits well. I didn't have to mess with my retention screws. Yeah. You know, it clicks in, turn it upside down, shake it, doesn't fall out. It's got good retention. But was that a cat bird?
I don't know.
But this gun for $400, I mean, if I had to go back, obviously you guys know I have a dagger and everything. If I went back and redid this, knowing what I know now, this gun would have got bought before the dagger. Yeah. 100%.
100%.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the dagger.
Yeah.
For what it is.
It's a good gun.
You can't beat it for $290, $300 out the door. But for $100 more, I definitely think you get a lot more reliable and better.
Well, also from a more reliable brand. I mean, Ruger, I mean, people can say what they want. Ruger for me has always been the entry into professional grade. It's not like, you know, a higher, it's not your Glock, it's not your SIG, it's not your HK, you know, whatever it may be, CZ even, but it is the entry into that. It's the first, you know, like if you want to get a cheap AR-15, you know, Ruger makes a very good, inexpensive AR-15. And I think they did a really good job at making a Glock for the everyday man almost. Yeah. Because in me saying that is, you know, you get somebody in the older generation, you know, you hear a lot of people, they don't buy Glocks. They don't like Glocks because they hear them in rap songs. They think they, you know, relate it to, like, you know, gang thug stuff, activity. Being thug, you know.
Thug activity.
and that's fine.
I just want to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
They also look at it and they're like, oh, it's made in Austria. Like, I want something U.S. made. Well, if all those things kind of, rub you the wrong way, this is a great option. I definitely would recommend it. You're looking at that snail.
Yeah, it's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
But no, 100% I would agree too. Having the benefit of being, like you said, U.S. made and stuff like that, that does appeal to a lot of people, which I'm glad.
Yeah.
The more things that we can buy and sell in the U.S., obviously helps everybody out. But especially being firearms, like I said, this gun, I would have no hesitation buying, which honestly, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we'll probably end up picking one up. Obviously, it'll probably be a threaded barrel and stuff like that, just so we can comp it out. And that's what we do, even though people hate comps, but we tend to enjoy them.
I'd love to see this gun with the comp, how soft it shoots already.
I know Harrington Arms has a very good comp for it.
They actually have a new one out too that looks pretty sweet.
Is that the one? It's the one that has the
top and sides.
Yeah, and the sides. Yeah. Yep. Has the cuts on the sides.
We're big Harrington Arm fans so far too.
Yeah.
Another Ohio company. If you guys are seeing this, reach out to us.
Yeah, if this guy just somehow makes it to you, drop us an email.
Yeah.
But this gun, like I said, it fits well. It shoots well. It shoots smooth. It's not snappy. It's not aggressive. It has good
ergos.
It has good ergos, but it has good grip texture.
Yeah.
It does. The gas pedals and the cuts on the side are not as aggressive and deep as the Gen 6, but they are there. They are prevalent. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to be smart.
They protrude a little bit more.
So you definitely have that, that lip to actually push down on. Like you said, this one does it does come optics cut. They all come with it. It does have tritium night sights. I would assume
they're about suppressor height.
They're about suppressor height.
They're like low suppressor, mid height, mid ride.
They're not like your super tall suppressor height sights, but they are suppressor height sights, which, we all know how I'm a baby with, how Glock still doesn't do it. But these are very good sights. I mean, like even just, we're not predominantly
iron sight
shooters. We, obviously we know how to run a gun with irons, but being dot shooters, these sights were easy to pick up, find that front sight, and just go to town. You know what I mean? Just go to work with it.
I'm going to say something that might be a little triggering to some.
Trigger warning.
Yeah, so be careful here. Up until the Gen 6, this is better than a Glock.
Damn.
Just plain and simple, just as far as what I know now, feeling it, I would take this over a Gen 3, Gen 4, or Gen 5 Glock.
And that's heard it here first,
That's
folks.
coming from somebody that's a lifetime Glock buyer.
The lifetime Glock fanboy.
Yep.
Said he would take this over
a Gen 3, a Gen 4, or Gen 5. As of right now, if I buy one and we start having malfunctions, then I'll retract that. But as of right now,
May 20.
But I will say this gun is very impressive. The way it feels, the way it looks, all the stuff it has on it, the direct mount system for the optic.
Modular trigger system.
The modular trigger system, the way the trigger feels, the ergonomics. I will say that the Gen 6 I still think is better, but it's also $250 more.
Yep.
So for that $250, you could buy this gun, get a holster, get a couple extra mags, get one of those cheap O sights and throw it on there, and you'd be ready to rock and roll.
And then even just to kind of piggyback on that, if you really want to get balling, for $250 more,
you can get the Koa version.
You can get you can get the Koa version. They have a Koa version of it that comes with obviously the Koa and a threaded barrel, and then also
no, the Koa version does not come with a threaded barrel.
Doesn't have a threaded barrel? I thought it did.
I don't. Or no, so.
It's the Venom.
The one that comes with the Vortex Venom.
Yeah, the Vortex Venom. But even just that, I think that was like $570.
Yeah, and the Koa version I think is like $780.
Yeah, so,
roughly.
Yes, yeah. So, obviously us who we are, we would tell you to buy this version, buy ammo, buy a holster, go out there and train. If you want to get a dot for it, get a like an O sight or or even like a Vortex Venom, they're $200. Something like that before we tell you to go drop on a Gucci style, configuration. But I'm just saying, if you really wanted to, you can get these tricked out.
I mean, even for this gun right now, you can go buy a Radian Ramjet with to throw on that, and it's specifically cut for this.
It has my stamp of approval. Apparently it's got your stamp of approval.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with it. The trigger for me is not quite as good as a Gen 5 or a Gen 4 Glock.
No, but it's up there.
I'd say it's up there at the Gen 6. It's very competitive for me. He hates the Gen 6 trigger. I actually like it. But this trigger does feel very good. I like that it's also got the cut in the top of the barrel, so you can have kind of you can see if it's loaded or not.
Yep.
So a loaded chamber indicator almost.
It's got your front serrations obviously too. For
serrations feel good.
Yep.
The coatings on it looks good.
Fits the hand very well too.
And it's a Magpul grip, so you know the polymer and the grip's going to be very good and high quality.
And what's cool too about these, the customization with these are crazy.
Yeah.
Like you can get the black, you can get the gray, you can get OD green, FDE, you know, whatever frame you want. You can get the compact, or full size, you know, whatever else. Yep. And it's literally just. And also another thing too, we can't show you guys, but it breaks down just like a Glock.
And here's also
Literally
another thing too, is that you were talking about earlier with the dagger. I'd say the dagger is probably the closest competitor to it as far as in price. You know, so yeah, so if say you find a dagger on sale and you're able to get it for $350, you're paying the money for shipping, then you're getting paying the money for the FFL transfer, which is anywhere from $25 to $50 depending on where you are. So by the time you're doing all that, you're almost at the price of this, and you can walk into any gun store in America right now, and I'm willing to say they're going to have this gun sitting on the shelf.
Yep.
And if they have it for $400, $419, $450 even, you're within the dagger's not going to be that much cheaper after everything's said and done.
You're going to be well within $50.
Oh, without 100%. A doubt. And for that price, this is definitely the gun to go with. I mean, it's just because I know, I helped Dad get everything figured out. I do know it was $409. $409 for this gun. I think after everything, and then the FFL, I think I want to say it was literally $450, maybe $450 and some change. Okay.
So you're looking at way sub $500.
Yeah.
For a gun it is a Glock.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, you're getting a sub $400 Glock or sub $500 Glock, and it runs.
Yeah.
Like like we said from the beginning, I know we're a little late to the party. I know it's been around for. What's it been? About a year now? About a year now.
I wouldn't even think twice.
No, I wouldn't even think twice. I don't even think at all. So
hard for me to do.
I ain't never thinking twice.
Let's talk about downsides.
Yeah.
It comes with 2 mags.
Yep.
Come on, give us 3 or 4 mags. I know it's a cheaper gun. I get that. But still, it's Magpul mags. They're like, $15 a pop if you pay full price.
So speaking on that, downside, also flip it and reverse it. Upside, it uses Magpul mags.
Yeah, it uses Glock mags. You can throw Glock 19 mags in there, 17 mags, whatever you want.
So it's a blessing. You only get 2, like you said, but the fact that it does run those type of mags, obviously your Magpuls are going to be $10 to $15 cheaper.
Yeah.
But it sucks you only get 2, but it's also good that they're only. Yeah. I mean, you can find them on sale for $10 sometimes.
Other downside, I said it was a pro earlier. It's a Ruger.
Yeah.
Some people might look down on that. I don't.
No.
And I also know Ruger stands behind their guns 100%. I used to work at a gun shop, and you'd have some different guns come in, and if there was ever a Ruger that came in, they took care of it super fast and got it back out to the customer.
Yeah.
You can, with it being a modular trigger system, you can get different size grips, different colored grips. You can really configure the gun however you want it to. From what I understand, I could be wrong. The Flux copy that PSA is eventually going to drop in between the next 6 months and 6 years, it's going to use that trigger chassis system.
I just got what you said. 6 months and 6 years. That sounds about right.
You know what I mean? It's going to be somewhere in there. By the time we're 40, it'll be out.
Yeah. And if you guys have ever bought or followed PSA, you know that's 100% accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, here's a gun that we're going to drop next quarter 4 of 2025. Next thing you know, it's 2029 and it still hasn't come out yet. That's just what they do.
Or the one that got me the most is they came out with the 2011. It still wasn't even released yet.
And they came out with the
from
comp
2024, version. And then in 2025 they released the comp version. It's like you can't even get the normal version yet. Yeah. But anyways,
we digress.
Without digressing, if they're doing it, other companies are going to do it too. It'd be super cool to see like a Flux Raider, you know, that you could actually drop that trigger into. That would be because it'd be more affordable.
That's 100% going to fit in the Recover Tactical.
Yeah.
That's gonna fit in the Recover Tactical stabilization kit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there you go. If you really want to,
really have a budget PDW
have
style
a budget
gun.
PDW with it.
But without getting too long-winded and stuff.
I mean, everything on that gun you see, like I said, the serrations, the grip, the sights,
undercuts,
slightly flared mag well, everything else. It's all what you're gonna do to your gun eventually, anyway.
This is definitely gonna make a good mid-tier to mid-low tier rolling special build. So that'll definitely be one that's going to be in there, whether we throw whatever we do comp wise, optics wise, it's going to be a good competitor. I think.
It's going to be it's a very good tactical entry package. Yeah. Everything comes on it that you're going to do to your gun anyway. So without us kind of, you know,
Rambling.
we can ramble for hours. We really can. So without us,
because
kind
if
of,
you want to hear us ramble, go and swing over and watch one of our podcasts.
Yeah.
Because that is just us rambling.
Yep.
But
swing on over to daily, or swing on over you and watch your daily dose podcast presented to you by us. We got some cool guests coming up here soon.
By the time this video is coming out, we're going to be having another guest that's either going to be out already or coming up soon. My good buddy Ben.
Yep.
Super looking forward to that one. We're going to be recording that tomorrow, actually.
Yep. It's gonna be a good time.
But without getting too long-winded, without getting too crazy, if you guys are looking for any kind of caffeination, anything to keep you awake, make you more accurate, go ahead and pick yourself up some Bulkhead Energy. Speaking of accuracy, if you want to make your gun more accurate and run more reliably, swing on over to Modern Spartan Systems. But if you do and you want to clean your gun and make it more accurate, run more reliably, and support a good small business, swing on over to Modern Spartan Systems. If you want steel targets to shoot at, challengetargets.com.
Yep. If you want a
knives,
nice little blade, go over to CJRB. They got thousands and thousands of options of different styles.
Disclaimer,
and blades
it's probably
and
hundreds of options, but
also with, you know, like you said, everything will be down in the description too, with the Olight, Xegis safe, whatever it is, anything. Wuben Flashlight, anything that you are remotely interested in that we are affiliated with, everything will be down in the description.
Yep.
So even if you don't want to listen to us talk or didn't hear what we said, scroll down, everything's there for your, and it's all clickable links, everything else. But with that being said, so we do hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Big thanks to Jeff once again. We really appreciate you.
Thanks again, Dad, for coming down, shooting, getting down here, get some range.
Yep.
Without getting, you know, kind of like whatever sappy or whatever, you know, get down here, shoot with your buddies. If your parents are into it, shoot with your parents, shoot with your friends. You know,
if they're not into it, make them get into it.
Yeah, make memories. I mean, because it's, you know, this stuff comes and goes super fast, you know, and you want to be able to do as much as you can with your family and friends. But without being, you know, we hope you enjoyed this video again for the third time. As always, make sure you do hit that like, comment, subscribe, so you know every time we drop a short or a video and anything in between. And as always,
we'll see you guys next time through Daily Dose of R&R.
We'll see you guys.
You hit him.